What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we're going to just have another Market Watch. This is the last time you'll see me at this location for the week, and we're back at the old location. So guys, without further ado, let's dive into this Market Watch and talk about all the goodies that are going up, down, and sideways. So, let's get into it. So, we have Leviamon X Antibody from Exceeds Apocalypse BT15 going down. We're at $10 a pop, which is actually pretty solid to see after earlier on when it was sitting, what, 14? So, knocking down by at least $4 after a full week rotation is really solid. So, showing a good trend down, and that could just be players' preference isn't as hyped as the others, but we have at least 78 listings on this card, so I expect this to keep coming down for a little while and then pick it up if you guys have been waiting. I think waiting now is pretty solid. Europe side looking like 11 euros and 38 cents to 12 euros pretty quickly, and it has plenty of listings as well, so nothing to really worry about. It is going on an uptrend, so I'm just surprised that it's been selling at 14 euros. That could just be part of the shipping cost. Leviamon X Antibody Exceeds. So alternate art though, looking like $39.80 going down. It had a little bump bringing it up to 42, but now it's gone down to $40 range. That's not terrible. It could be a lot worse. You know, this card is a competitively viable deck, and people like to max rarity stuff. I would just wait on this. There's no reason to rush, and just give yourself some time. Europe side looking like 36 euros to 39 euros to 40 euros, which isn't terrible, and it's climbing up. Yeah, if this is a card you flip if you don't need it or care to play with it, I think it's going to start coming down eventually as time cools off. I think the Leviamon X Antibody is only good for this format, and going into BT16, you are going to be struggling with this deck. The deck just can't keep up because of the protections with armor and stuff like that. The armor purge keeps it on board, and it's just really scary. Then we have Tentomon alternate art from Exceeds. So BT15, we're looking like for an alternate art is $20, and it goes to 21 pretty quickly. It's kind of showing some little bit of traction, nothing too scary, and it's kind of just holding the same range since its release. You know, it was at 23, so it's been only like a $4, close to $4 bump down. That's not terrible, but you just wait it out. If you guys have this card, flip it, make your cash now. If you guys plan on playing in a BT16 with Tyrant Kabuteri, then you pick it up now. Tentomon regular art though is at $6.46 and going down, which is good to see it come down. It's not terrible to ever have this card come down, but it's kind of, if you have it and you have no intentions on playing it, people are paying close to $7 for this, so definitely be ready to flip it. Europe side regular art is about 5 euros to 6 euros. Yeah, plenty of stock though. Caps out at 15, which isn't terrible. Let's see what the Alti's sitting at. 19s, 20 euros to 30 euro is this cap. It's not terrible. It kind of bumps up pretty quickly in the 20s. Biyomon BT15 to $2.68 goes to $3.45 pretty quickly. So yeah, some bumps here. Biyomon's 3 euros to 4 euros. I'm not surprised with Biyomon. Biyomon is getting some support in BT16, and with that, it does make the deck a little more consistent. The X Antibody really flushes out the deck and makes it a lot better. I don't know how it's going to be competitively wise. It's just the big three are the big three for a reason, and it's kind of going to be scary. Quartzmon promos shooting up, already touching ridiculous prices like the Raremon. But, geez Louise, if you have this, flip it. To be honest with you, if you have no intentions on playing Tyrant, you don't need this card, just being straightforward with you. This is not a mandatory card. You can play it at 1, you can play it at 4. You can play it at any ratio. It's not a mandatory card. You can play it at 0, and the deck is going to operate how it wants to. There's not really any need for this card. It just gives that boost on your turn, which isn't terrible, but, you know, there's not always needed for it. So, yeah. The promo is just really good. If you guys want to open boxes, go for EX5. You're going to make some money. Europe side looking like 24 euros, 30 euros on buyout status as well. Crazy. Heavy Leo starting to move up some more. Some traction in the $7 to $9 range pretty comfortably, actually. Kind of scares me that it's holding at 10. You can get the alternate on the low end for like 12s. So, yeah, if you guys want, pick up the ulti if you're going to be spending close to this price anyway. Europe side looking like 9 euros to 10 euros. Angemon Blast BT14. So $15 and kind of going down, which is no surprise here. Vaccine isn't doing anything crazy just yet. Give it till BT16 and then probably we'll see some movement in Angemon. But right now, I don't know if Vaccine is going to be good enough for this coming format. Europe side looking like 15 to 17s and going down, which is good to see that it's not staying a very high secret. Mega Kabuterimon Ace Exceed already touching into $2 territory. People are picking it up at a considerate rate though. People are picking up the 4 copies, 2 copies, you know, here, there, everywhere, just to get what they need, especially if they plan on playing Insectoids in next set. So it's just stuff that you're going to need anyway. Europe side looking like 3 euros to 4 euros. Crazy. Biyomon Ace alternate art Exceeds, holding strong in the close to $14 range and holding it. No surprise here. Let me rephrase this. No surprise. I would say I'm a little surprised it's holding this height. I know this is Purple's only Ace right now, so I'm guessing that's the only reason why it's holding strong, and especially being able to play a Purple level 3 Digimon or a Purple Tamer card from your trash without paying its cost is kind of vital. Europe side though, looking like 8 euros to 12 euros. I figured the 8, we would be an 8 by now, but we're holding stronger than that, which is surprising. Quartzmon going on the up climb. Green is coming around the corner with events and stuff like that. I'm no surprise here that it's pushing 15s, comfortably selling at 15s. You know, it is a 2 of for any height of green deck at the moment because Quartzmon is just that good. Quartzmon alternate art though, sitting at 42 and climbing, can be bought out very easily. I mean, hey, yeah. And are there people really wanting to buy in that $50 range? There's a few people in a desperate situation, it looks like. We did see one person buy in the 50s. Europe side looking like 34 euros, 38 euros, 40, 50 euros. Crazy. Let's see what the regular art is holding though. 13, 15s. Oof. For euros. Grace Nova finally cooling off, showing us a little bit of bump, a wee bump, but you know, $20.94, $20.95. No surprise here. Europe's 26 to 30 euros. Grace Nova is still expensive. Shine Greymon Ruin Mode alternate art from being Booster EX04 climbing up. We're seeing $80 a pop. People are willing to pay 80s to close to $95. This is a card, if you have it, you flip it now. Make your money. I don't see this coming down anytime soon just because Ruin Mode is just such a value piece in yellow. And with yellow being better and better as the sets go on, and especially when we have vaccine stuff coming and then green being green, you can easily minus the board in a blanket effect that'll help you keep the board state. So sometimes the minusing board state of Ruin Mode is going to help you out in the long term. Europe side looking like 94 euros, 100 euros. You guys have this, flip it over there. There is no reason for you to be holding this. You make your money. Angemon A special rarity Exceeds. We're at $280. Waifu tax hitting this girl strong. People are willing to pay that close to that price. Holy cow. Europe side 250 euros, 300 euros. Yeah, you guys aren't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Biyomon Ace Tamer Good Set Biyomon. So this finally released. Only one person really paid $24 for it, and then now it's been sitting at the 32 mark, which no surprise, no one really wants to pay that. I would pay 18 for it, to be honest with you. The box set only cost 80 and you have the tokens, so even at the end of the day, to even just start with a break even, you could list this at $20 a pop, and then the Armageddons at maybe 10s, and then maybe if you wanted to release the tokens at maybe 15s, and you'll make your money's worth that way. But sitting at 32s is not worth it in my opinion. Don't buy this at 32. Europe side looking like 15s, 20 euros. No one's picking up on their side either at that price. Interesting. Biyomon Ace though, showing some regular art bump, and it's holding at $18.45, 18s. Expect it to, once there's more prevalent amount of the alternate art of the event pack, box, this should probably come down. Europe side looking like 10 euros to 15 euros. Ragnarlord alternate art release special booster, $9 and climbing. Still holding strong in this range, which is surprising me. This isn't probably going to see any low going down anytime soon, just because of how old the set is and how rare this alternate art is now. I don't expect this to come down anytime soon. Europe side looking like €5 to €6.50. Legend Arm Alliance top 4 holding at about $2. This is a good time to pick up if you need one. But all in all, $3.43 is not terrible. Excuse me. I want you to go back. Excuse me. Europe side, 5 cents, 50 cents, €1. Crazy. Magnamon Tamer Party Special New Awakening, $200 holding flat. Last sale was back on 2.9. Earlier this month, we saw a couple sales in the $300 range. Close to 400. Crazy. But no one's really picking up after that point. So I expect this to come down. Just wait it out. Europe side looking like €8, €9, €100. To be honest with you guys, if you guys have this, take this off, go to a Facebook place. I'm going to be straight honest with you. The Facebook marketplaces would make more money for you in the long term than it is at these prices here. I think you would save more money to take it off one of these sites and just go for the Facebook places, but that's just me. Your regular Magnamon alternate art, we're sitting at $38. Close to $40, and people are willing to pay it. I'm not surprised here. Europe side looking like €32, €34, €44. Emperor Greymon across time, BT12. We saw some cooldown last week, and then just boom, it's back up into the close to $10 range again, and people are willing to pay it. It's a good deck. It is very powerful, very fast, and it doesn't punish new players for playing this deck. This deck is just value town. Europe side looking like €6 to €10. Rivals Barrage starter deck 14. So this one's at $5 a piece. Close to 7s actually. Let's be honest. This is why I'm bringing this up, is because we have the double Typhoon option that's coming in. That should probably reflect to close to $5 a pop. I think we get 2 of them in the box, so that means you get 2 of them. So yeah, if you guys have these from the starter deck, flip them, make some money. This is quick cash. Europe side looking on €5 to €6. Unumon Zord Defeat Resurgent Booster Reprint. We're holding strong for 25s, 30s. No one's paying the prices though. They're willing to pay like 13s right now, so just maybe swap up the listing. Europe side looking like €9, €10. Then we have Unumon Zord Defeat Silver alternate art. We're up to 60 for a light play, but you got 150 and then it's back to 400. No one's paying these prices. I'm just giving you the heads up. Cap, it seems to look like, is $50. Do not invest into it any higher. Europe side looking like €50, €60. Yeah. Digimon alternate art, 140 was its last sale, and nobody's touching this. So just showing you that nobody's willing to pay $250. Yeah. Europe side, €129, €150, and going up. Alternate art, Digimon is sitting at $38, $40, $50. Regular art though is sitting at 12s to 10s, which is kind of good to see this. So especially with Classic Collection, if you pull, let's say, a Digimon into analogs, you basically paid for that $20 box. So just keep that in mind, that even with this 2 analogs, you pay for half of your box and pulling a Digimon. So you're getting your money's worth if you pick up a box for $20. So I think you should pick up Classic Collections, start getting them off the market. Europe side looking like €28, 30. €3. Let's see what the regular art is kind of holding on the Europe side. €4, €5. Would not pick up Classic Collection for these. Akihiko, Rendo, Dimensional Phase. So we're sitting at 17, 19s. Holy cow. 21s, 28s. Oh God, crazy. Leviamon Ultimate Cup across time, $54 and only 6 listings left, and this thing can go to 60s to 100 to 120 again. Growlmon's disappearing off the market slowly but surely. Europe side though, 14s to 15s, plenty of stock, and caps out at 58. Then we have Arata Box Topper Battle Omni BT5. We're 18s, 19s, 20s. I did not want to make that much of an emphasis. But yeah, no one's really picking much up in the 18s. There were some sales in the 14s and 15s, a little bit more than the 18s, but I expect Arata to keep going up. The Europe side, 13s to 17s. Double Pack Set Volume 2. This is what's throwing me off a little bit. They seem to be showing the common promos here. Is it that this is where they're deciding to list these promos? Or is it just me just being unorthodox here? So, yeah, it's about weirdly designed that way. 10 euros to 11 euros. Then we have Kari from Tamer Party Pack, the beginning, $7.90, going down. You know, plenty of stocks though. Not really, not plenty of stocks. Little stock, 5 listings left. Europe side though has plenty of stocks. We're at 8 euros 10s. Anubismon, How the Mighty has fallen to 63 cents. This thing was selling for 12s and now it's down to 63 cents. Oof. I know I haven't talked about Anubis in a while, but yeah, the one of restriction costs this. €1.50, 2 euros. Ipmon Championship Gold thing, 65 for the promo. 70, 80. Yeah, if you last sold was earlier in the month. Wow. Europe side 46 to 60 euros. No sales here. I mean, I'm no surprised. I think I would love to have one, have a set, but you know, that's just me. But all in all, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video and hopefully you liked, comment, and subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace!